face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And it's Dembele. Doué. And here's Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Colombia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lukumi. Boré is onto it in a flash. Kone does really well to win the ball there. James. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Cleared away. Kone. Elise. Out to the right. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a throw. Diaz. Dembele. Probing pass. Sanchez cuts out the pass. Lofted upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Koundé. Saliba. And it's played forward. That has found him in acres of space. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Sanchez goes forward. Saliba. Upamecano aim forwards. Kone forwards and with intent. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Upamecano. Kone. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Sanchez, gently done. Elise. Lobbed in behind. Lerma. Moved on forwards. That is good strength. Kone cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Upamecano. Saliba. It's a quick ball upfield. And it's Digne. Digne looking for a runner. Dembele. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Clears it away. And claimed it back swiftly.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of up.
Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
He has found a way through. Can he deliver? It's run loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kone can get it clear. Played it again. Kone with the clearance. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Throw it. Munoz. Lerma knocks it out wide. Mbappe shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Gets it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's aimed into the middle. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Doué. Dembele. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Upamecano. Saliba. Chouameni. That's a cute ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Digne. And it's Doué. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. Koundé shifted upfield. Doué. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Olise. Koundé's cross. Sanchez clears it away. Hammers producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Lerma. Munoz. That's very neat. Oh, good ball. It's a loose ball. This time, surely. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Sanchez. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kunde. Upamecano. Digne. Doué. And here's Dembele. Doué. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Ospina claims it, and the danger passes. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. It's off target and by quite a way. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Kone. And it's been played through. Now it's Kone. Boré. So what can they make of this? James Rodriguez. Munoz, gently done. Saliba, aim forwards. Doué. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Olise goes short. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Dembele. And here's Doué. Chouameni. Kone. And here's Doué. Olise. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Looking to break at pace. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Doué. Oh, a delicate chip through. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Doué, that's a delicate pass. Oh, it's come loose. Cross goes in there. France have reclaimed it. Cleared away. Dembele's cross. And he's heaved it away. Digne. Digne crosses. Sanchez gets good distance on it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Dembele. And it's Digne. Looking for a decent ball in. Digne. Now here's the delivery. Lerma is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, it's Dembele. Lerma. And here's the chance to counter. Sanchez. Sanchez. That's a sharp pass. Boré. Digne gets across to intercept that. Elise. Chouameni. Kone. Chouameni. Saliba. Digne looks to get on the end of this. Oh, red, nice interception. Kone. And here's Mbappe. And the finish! There was plenty of power on that. Great. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Chouameni gets it away. Lerma. Kone. Chouameni. Upamecano. Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cleared away. Boré. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been knocked clear. Doué. Dembele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Now it's Diaz. Diaz is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Olise. Olise played out towards the right wing. Kone. It's Dembele! And again! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Doué. And here's Mbappe. And here's Elise. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sanchez getting this one clear, and it's played forward. Boré is onto it in a flash. Now it's James Rodriguez. He's had a shot! Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Kone, that's really well manoeuvred. Nice looking ball. That is a brilliant interception. Lerma, gently done. Saliba. Played with finesse. Saliba makes the interception. Upamecano. Moved on forwards. Koundé. Chouameni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's James Rodriguez. Diaz in acres of space out wide. He's cut it out. Dembele. Digne. Doué. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, super find. Mbappe! Cleared without complication. Koundé. And here's Olise. And here's Mbappe. And another try! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
They've got rid. Great ball if he can get there. Olise. Koundé. Kone. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Saliba forwards and with intent. Chouameni, Saliba, spread out to the left. Digne chasing after it. Chouameni, shifted upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Diaz. Sanchez. Aim forwards. Doué wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Digne. Olise. Chouameni, gently done. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Sanchez clears it away. Koundé. Digne pings it across. And it's hoisted clear. And now the breakaway. Diaz. Strong running down that left flank. Moved on forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Boré, now he's off and running. And it's played forward. Digne goes on a charge down the left. And it's Doué. Kone. Doué. And here's Olise. There's the shot! Munoz, aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Kone does really well to win the ball there. And that's really well manoeuvred. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. James. Oh, it's come loose. Turns and goes back. And here's James. Shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Colombia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Colombia carrying a one-goal lead. Digne. Oh, it's Dembele. Lerma. Calmly anticipates. James Rodriguez. Boré given the lift of his goal. And here's Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dembele. Olise. Koundé. Chouameni. And that is as far as they're going to go. Diaz. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He is just caressing the ball. Crosses it in. Cleared away. Doué. Dembele. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Koundé. Olise. Kone. Upamecano. Saliba. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Digne. And here's Dembele. Digne crosses it in. And he's there to clear it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Munoz. James. It's James! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Punched away. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Dembele. And it's Dembele. Mbappe. In with the challenge. That looks a cracking ball. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Munoz. Boré looks to get on the end of this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Lerma. Aim forwards. Saliba tries to clear. Kone. And it's Digne. Dembele. Doué played out to the left flank. Digne crosses. And back out it comes. Clears it away. That's a throw. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Digne drives forward on the overlap. Nice control. A chance to play it in. Digne plays it in low. Very nicely done. And it's James Rodriguez. Lerma. And that has been cleared. And the counter-attack is on for France. Right, Doué. He is through here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Digne. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Ospina claims it. Safe hands. Well read. Nice interception. Digne. Moved on forwards. Lerma. And it's played forward. And the pass is intercepted. Upamecano. Saliba. Forwards and with intent. Colombia are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Digne crosses. And he's there to get it away. Saliba, gently done. Dembele. Dembele!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Aim forwards. Saliba makes the interception. Digne. Moved on forwards. And it's Koundé. Olise. Doué, gently done. Diaz getting this one clear. Koundé. Doué. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Tchouaméni, aim forwards. And here's Dembele. Doué. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. Digne. And here's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Olise. Oh, good spread. Tries a measured ball. That's really well cleared. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Digne. And here's Doué. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kone. Mbappe. Chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Diaz. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Upamecano. Digne. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's Digne. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Dembele. Oh, great chance! Munoz gets it away. And that's been won straight back. And it's hoisted clear. Dembele. Dembele has got himself a free kick. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They are right back in business. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Over to the left. Kone. Dembele. He came in hard, very hard. Clearly not happy with that. Hammers has given away a free kick.
Elise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bore, now he's off and running. Kone. Kunde. Saliba forwards and with intent. And it's Dina. That has been cut short. Lerma gently done. Saliba moved on forwards. Dembele, and here's Mbappe, played out wide. He's got away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Dembele played back in. Played back in. Kunde takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Dembele! Danger averted for now. Chouameni. Lerma. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nicely shaped cross. He can get that clear. Diaz. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Kone. Upamecano. Saliba shifted upfield, and it's Dina. Dembele, Tries to... goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Doué instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Hammers forwards and with intent. Elise receives it in a good position here. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Clears it away. And it's played forward. Boré. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Kone gently done. Elise. Lerma is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's there to clear it. And it's Dembele. Kone. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. He's found a way through. Boré. Diaz. Oh, that's a nice ball. Back into the middle. Deftly away. And it's Munoz. And he cuts out the supply. That's going to go a long way. Moved on forwards. Upamecano clears it away. James. Oh, he's in!
Colombia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Chouameni, that's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through, picks it up out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, sweet feet. Dembele! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's a mighty effort! And that's a real chance missed. Boré. Oh, he's found support out wide. Diaz. He's shifting through the gears here.
Colombia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Out towards the flank. Time to deliver. That's tidy. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Aim forwards. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Lerma, gently done. And they can counter here. Boré. And it's lofted through here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chouameni. Kone. Diaz. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Colombia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's been played through.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Diaz. France have a free kick.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Koundé. And here's Doué. And it's Koundé. Now it's Olise. Showing good feet. And here's Olise. Chooses to go back. Now it's a decent chance! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Olise! Cleared away. Great defending, strong and determined.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's neat. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Camavinga have it back and can go again. Doué, now he's got space here. Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Could be danger here. Colombia don't have many options and time is running out. And a chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Olise. Moved on forwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Camavinga, yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Saliba can get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sanchez. Sanchez, forwards and with intent. Tchouaméni. Camavinga.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This is it then, now or never. And it's played forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he get onto this? Cross deflected behind for a corner. France are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very...
Goes for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Colombia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well timed, excellent interception. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Colombia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Lukumi. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tchouaméni. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Koundé. Now it's Olise. Mbappe, played out to the right. Chance for a shot! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last!
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Munoz. Lerma forwards and with intent. Camavinga. Dembele. Upamecano shifted upfield. Koundé. Oh, such a clever touch. And can he finish it? Aim forwards. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout.